All right, in this episode, we talk about how to recover from a labrum tear
and the difference between the 2X and 3X program.
Brent Porcy and Stephen Godani here at the @TopVelocity #PitchTip show, where you go to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, @TopVelocity #PitchTip. You ask your question, we answer on the show.
Nice.
How many times have I done this? Just watch every episode, and we're just getting started, people. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you don't know what this is all about, go to topvelocity.net. Check out our programs, 2X, 3X programs. Actually, I think that's a question coming up. All right, what's the question for the show? Michael Bryan asks, what are the best ways to fully recover from a torn labrum through the program? I wouldn't recommend using the program to recover from a torn labrum. Meaning like the intent of the program to like work to our goals and you know 4, 5, 6 hours a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1-2 hours a day. Throwing. I mean, the point is all of it might be too much if you're recovering from a labrum. I would like to know you've been to a PT, or your doctor prescribed a PT. You did the full time at the PT, and the PT and doctor cleared you and said you're ready to go. Because I want to know the shoulders ready. So at that point, if that's what you're saying, that's when you to use the program. Then let's go in the program. But let's go in slow. Let's go in a kind of a baby step beginner approach. Let's start in beginner's guide. Let's do that beginner's guide first and not focus on weight. Just work comfortably through the workouts. Nice, just a lot of the beginner drills, which are a lot of dry drills, and start getting the things together. And if you feel like in those 4 months you still need to baby step it, cycle it again. Then go into the Ace Pitcher Handbook and start there. If you know your maxes from before the surgery, and you want to apply those and see if you can hang. If it's too much, don't worry about the maxes and just kind of do like the beginner's guide did and just follow the periodization of, base, volume, recovery, perform. And then when you get through 4 weeks, if you feel like you want to go and max and CR, your body's ready, do that. If not, go to full 8 weeks, max your body's R. Start over, now you got your maxes. And it's like that was a good progression now to really get down and go with the program. Things I want to know about my shoulder before I do start to push things is that, do I have my internal external rotation back, similar to my left arm, or if it's my right arm? I want to know that my range of motion's back. I want to feel just as strong in that arm in my internal external rotation, say dumbbell drills or dumbbell work with a light dumbbell. I want to feel the same way in my overhead presses, that I feel like I can push up. I want to know there's some strength there and I can start pushing that. Because the only thing that concerns me in guys that come in from injury, they can go too fast, too soon, and before the integrity was back in the arm, and that's what tore it in the first place. You got in the labrum tear in the first place because your arm got weak, the torques went into the tissue, into the labrum, and tore the labrum. Here's the problem with labrum tears is the labrum is like a little balloon sucking around your ball and socket, and when you tear a side of that balloon, they go and sew it up, and sometimes it's too tight on one side and not as tight on the other side, and the other side opens up. And it's sometimes you go back and forth. It's tear after tear after tear. Labrums really suck. And a lot of guys have had serious problems with them. But also, a lot of guys out there probably have labrum tears. I probably still have a labrum tear, I don't know. It's something very easy to tear. But the problem is you're gonna feel instability. But the thing is you could play with a labrum tear. If your cuff was strong enough, your shoulder, your rotator cuff was strong enough, it would do the job that labrum's trying to do. Okay, it would support that joint. So if you can just say that to yourself, before I start really pushing it again, I want to know that joint is completely locked in and solid and ready for the stress. So that's why I want to know I'm fine with overhead pressing, I'm fine in all my internal external rotation stuff, I feel equal strength, my flexibility's back. All those things are there before I really start pushing it. That would be very important for me going into it. At the same time too, understand that just being strong up here doesn't protect your shoulder. being strong down here also protects your shoulders. A study that found that the glute strength, stabilizing the glutes at front foot strike, which had to do with good glute strength, or stabilizing the hips at front foot strike, stabilized the shoulder. So before you go back to pitching again, you need to make sure your glute and legs are under you, so you can stabilize front foot strike, your hips, and that's going to help stabilize your upper body and protect your arm as well. So don't think it's over just to get this strong. We got to then make sure our legs are strong before we get out there and start pushing our throws and take on all those volumes throws again. So please baby step a labrum tear. Baby step it through this program, through the beginner's guide, all the way in, like I said, and you're going to be so much better off going forward. Yeah. Anything you got to say?
I think you nailed it with the baby steps, and then as you start getting better and start getting in the program, start getting stronger, and really build a good base and good mechanics, I think you're going down the right track.
All right, next question. Jake Anderson asks, can you explain the difference between the 3X program and the 2X program? Good question. 3X programs, pitchers, 2X programs, position players. Pretty simple right there, okay? So the difference is, if say you're both, 3X programs is going to be focused on the back leg drive, is full extension drive into hip to shoulder separation and everything else. And a 2X program, we aren't full extenders in the back leg because we get that run, okay? So it's 2X. You're just going to go through an ankle hip extension. It's not a full extension, but it's the same concepts, hip to shoulder separation, front leg extension. So the mechanics and the 2X don't have the 3X back leg drive. So therefore all the med throws and target throws are modified out of that 3X approach into a 2X approach. So those are all modified. And then also too, the lifting program is a little bit different for position players. I hit it a little bit harder with you guys just because y'all are more accustomed to lifting, and these poor pitchers that come in here are not accustomed to it. So I hit it a little bit harder with the lifting. But it's got a lot of variation to things. Ideally, I mean, if you're both, get both programs because you're going to learn a lot from both, and there's a lot of variety there for you as well. But that's pretty much it. Also in the 2X, you got a 60s program that goes in there to help you out. I don't know. Anything you want to add to that? Not much there to add.
Well, yeah, I just want to see more position players here.
Yeah, Steven wants more position players. So
we gotta get some guys just hitting bombs.
Yeah, we need some
stealing bases, hitting bombs.
We need some sluggers in here. 2X programs is also going to do that. I mean, you're developing power in those programs. It's going to be great for bat speed. Even though technically we don't train the swing, we still will be. The lifting is going to be ideal for all of your bat power, bat speed. All right, good question. If you have a question, go to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, @TopVelocity, #PitchTip. Ask your question, we answer on the show. We need more questions, guys, because now we're starting to do 2 an episode. They're going to go fast. Get us some more good questions. Instagram, guys are starting to put up good questions. You like it. Also Twitter. And all right, we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah. Holla, we them boys. Holla, we them boys.